So this is a VanEck Semiconductor ETF with the top 10 holdings noted here as of today. Now here on the weekly chart, we have a number of positively configured cycles since back in the fall of 2022. So positively configured means that the cycle ends higher than where it began. These vertical dotted lines on the chart represent the cycle troughs, and you can compare those to the ideal average cycle lengths that we have shown by the cycle brackets on the bottom. In this case, those cycle brackets are 27 bars in length. Now, this current cycle was obviously very strong and now retracing into the weekly cycle timing window in between these blue vertical dashed lines. So that's the period of time around the ideal cycle trough when we expect a low to form and then move up into the rising phase of the next cycle. Our proprietary momentum indicator on the weekly chart is the reversal scout. It turned negative here shortly after the cycle peak had formed. It is still negative, so we want to see that return to positive to help us confirm that the cycle low is in place, similar to what happened back here, back here, back here, etc. Now, in terms of projections, notice that we have two possibilities shown here. Either the intermediate cycle low was formed last week, right on time, or it will come slightly late around the third week of May. So how do we know that? It is information that we are gleaning from the daily chart. Let's take a look at that. So here on the daily chart, we have an average ideal cycle length of 24 bars. And here is that low from last week. So based on this average cycle length, we expect this current cycle to form a trough out here in the third to fourth week of May. And that is how we came to the conclusion that either this is the intermediate cycle low or it will come around the third to fourth week of May. Now, on our daily charts, we show momentum with the reversal scout, just like on the weekly chart. And we also use the slim ribbon that colors the candles red, green, or gray, depending on the momentum conditions. Note that the reversal scout and the slim ribbon are both still negative, so we want to see momentum turn positive in this time frame as well. In terms of projections here, either this will form a positively configured basing cycle or it will continue to exhibit weakness and retrace back down perhaps to this previous cycle low support, test that low, or maybe even down to the intermediate 50% fib. Now, the slide stated that I was bullish on SMH in this time frame, and that is because there are option strategies that can take advantage of this situation. The strategies do have positive delta and are therefore bullish. However, they have an even greater profit potential if we get this decline, which is a bit counterintuitive. So these types of strategies are the ones I like to employ in this sort of a time frame to get ahead of the move. And then once the low is confirmed, we can layer on additional strategies. Earlier today, I published an options trade idea video for our level 3 and 4 members that goes over these types of strategies. So if you would like to see that, please consider becoming a level 3 or 4 member.